Starting to get requests now. Starting to get more people asking for requests. I know I had one subscriber, a loyal subscriber, ask me about a video. I had to go back and see the exact question, and I might do it. Might do it. I'll get to it. And then there was another request for a video reacting to Larry Bird's, career mixtape. I think I might have watched it before, but I don't know. I think I watched one night. I decided to watch was it game one of the NBA Finals? 86? It was one of those games against Houston. They played in the finals. So I'll try to get to that as soon as possible. But a couple of days ago, it might have been. I think might have been one of the videos about the Lakers coach. It could have been the Dan Hurley one when he first announced it. I don't know which one it was. But someone had to go out there and cat for LeCap James, talking about, oh, the Lakers always fire. They always firing coaches. Well, let's see here. Because he's half right. But also at the same time, you got to look at the context of these coaches getting fired now. So I want to say since 1981, Pat Riley was coach for 9 seasons in LA. Mike Dunleavy for 2 seasons. Randy Pufud, 2 seasons. Bill Burka, 1 season. Magic Johnson had 1 season. Del Harris, coached from 94 to 99. Only won 60% of his games. Magic won 31% of his games. Then Bill Burka again for 1 game in 1999. Then Kurt Rambis took over for the rest of the 1999 season. He didn't win 600. He won 60% of his games, 64% of his games. He went 24-23. Phil Jackson took over, of course, the 99-2000 season. We all know he won 700. I say 700. 70% of his games from 1999 to 2004. So he had Shaq and Kobe. And then after Phil Jackson decided to retire briefly, there was Rudy Tomjanovich. As we know, Rudy won 2 championships with the Houston Rockets in the mid-90s. He just wasn't a good fit for this team. He won 55% of his game. He went 24-19 before Frank Hamlin took over for the rest of the season. And went 10-19. And then the 05-06 season, Phil Jackson returns, winning 65% of his games from 05 to 2011. Won 2 championships. Right? Right. Then Phil decides he had enough of coaching after getting swept in the 2011 playoffs. Mike Brown takes over. Mike Brown just came off winning Coach of the Year, so that's why the Lakers decided to take him. Sounded good at the time, but he did go 42-29, winning 59% of his games in 1 season. I forgot why he was fired. Hold on. This is the same season when they got old ass Steve Nash and Dwight Howard, who never got along with Kobe. Kobe was getting older, but they still had Kobe, Paul Gasol, Ron Artest. The Lakers, the players couldn't adjust to the new system that came. The Mike Brown went. I think this is the year when they went winless in 8 preseason games. Didn't get any better during that season. Season was just marred by a whole bunch of injuries. Like, he had Steve Nash getting hurt. Like I said, old ass Steve Nash was hurt. He had back problems. Dwight Howard is recovering from back surgery. And Kobe was banged up. He was getting banged up with every game that he played. And midway through the season, wasn't even midway through the season, It was probably November 9th, 2012. Mike Brown was fired, uh, mainly because the Lakers had an urgency to win with their aging stars. And also, Jerry Buss was not doing well health wise during this time either. Um, Brown was dismissed after 5 games, was the third fastest as well. Um, but that was the 2012-2013 season as well. And look at that. I think that was even the season when Kobe tore his Achilles, I think. But he was named coach 2011, May 31st, 2011, after that shortened season. So that was the 2011-2012 season, shortened to 66 games. And the Lakers got to the second round, and they were kicked out that year. Who were they kicked out by that year? Thunder in the semifinals, losing 4 games to 1. So, unfortunately, like I said, it's right. Lakers do fire coaches a lot. It happens. That's what happens when you play in LA. The Lakers have a culture, they have a historical background when it comes to winning. So they want to win now. They don't have time to wait. And like I said before, Jerry Buss around that time was not doing well health wise. I think he passed away 2013, 2014. I forgot what it was. So I think he was trying to hurry up and win another championship, especially when he had Kobe was all banged up and all these stars would keep getting hurt. So Mike Brown was out. He didn't work. So after Mike Brown was in there, Bernie Bickerstaff for 5 games. He won 4 games under him. And then the next year, Mike D'Antoni came in. Mike D'Antoni won 43% of his games. He coached from 2012 to 2014. And Mike D'Antoni's system is not a good system to play in. It's more offense, less defense, that run and gun European thing. It just didn't work out for them. And this is where Kobe tore their Achilles too. So I think it was the 2013 season. It wasn't under Mike Brown. Sorry, it was on Mike D'Antoni. So you could say Mike D'Antoni's whole time there was just marred by injuries as well. But they gave him 2 years compared to Mike Brown, which is weird. Byron Scott soon was the new head coach after Mike D'Antoni. 2014-2016 season. Coached there for 2 seasons. At the end of Kobe's career, he only won 22% of his games. They was just terrible. Then Luke Walton steps in. He gets in there. 39% of his games were won by him. He went 98 and 148. And that was, of course, in between there was LeBron's first year with the Lakers. And then Frank Vogel, after Luke Walton, coached this damn team as much as I don't like it, as much as I think it's goofy, as much as I don't think it's real, he did coach the Lakers to a bubble-licious championship. So you gotta give him that. Fired him after that 39-49 season. All because the drama that partake during that time with Westbrook and all this other stuff. And then Darvin Ham, who also won 54% of his games, 90 and 74 in 2 seasons, took this team to Western Conference Finals last season, and as well got them to win the first NBA Cup. He's gone. So yes, once again, the Lakers do have a history of being impatient with some coaches. But the last 2 coaches, I would say, didn't deserve to be fired at all. Luke Walton, yes. Byron Scott, it's kind of hard to determine because they just wasn't a competing team. They just wasn't. Mike D'Antoni's system sucks, and also he lost Kobe. Mike Brown, I don't think he was given a fair share with all those damn injuries they had, and I ain't gonna say nothing about Phil Jackson. Phil Jackson delivered. So, but here's the thing. Here's the thing. When LeBron was on Cleveland, these stands tend to forget that LeBron got David Blatt out of there after taking his team to the NBA Finals, to the point this guy don't even want to coach in the NBA. Got rid of him mid-season 2015-2016 season for Ty Lue. LeBron has a history of getting rid of coaches. We cannot deny this fact no more. Can't. Try to get Eric Spoelstra gone when he was in Miami. But Pat Riley said, hell no. How you think this is? You think you run this team? No, I run this team. You just play here. King Kong ain't got ish on me, LeBron. Sit your ass down and go play basketball. Yeah, I said it. And I don't care that I said it like that. LeBron has ran rampant in this league for too long, getting his way with the Lakers, running this team down to the ground, making the Lakers look like an absolute fool, not just to the NBA world, but to all the sports world. This man just does not want to retire. I don't understand. What else do you have to prove? And I'm speaking for Laker fans, true Laker fans. What else do you have to prove anymore? You cannot go any higher than what you're at right now. And I said many times, and many times before, and many other YouTubers have said this. Whatever he tries to do, I don't care what he does, he will never surpass Jordan. It's not going to happen. He can play for another 30 years. It ain't going to happen. He can put all the freaking Popeye spinach, all the superhuman super soldier serum in him. He can try to learn the Force, try to become a Jedi. He still will never pass Jordan. He can get a time stone. He still won't pass Jordan. I don't care. Because his mentality what stops him from being there. And the fact that he never increased in his skills is telling. So, once again, just retire. Leave the Lakers alone so they can move on from you. And you can move on from basketball. Because basketball really don't need you. NBA don't really need you. And like I said before and time again, go hang out with your wife and your daughter and your youngest son. Watch him play basketball. Stop trying to dictate where your oldest son gonna go to. Just leave the NBA. The NBA will be in good hands when you leave. There are so many stars out there. So many stars will probably surpass him pretty soon too. In quicker time. But anyways, there are other stars out there. The NBA does not need this guy. Even Tom Brady knew it was time to leave and got the hell up out of Tampa Bay and retired. Why can't this guy do it? Jeez Louise.